BTS's RM has now addressed the Islamophobic accusations he got after sharing a certain song. Earlier this month, RM shared a track by Frank Ocean called Bad Religion, which many people found problematic because of the song's lyrics. Now, I'm definitely not knowledgeable enough about this song to explain the lyrics or the argument of its double meaning, but since that day, many people have been bashing RM for it. Well, yesterday, while he was on Weverse Live chatting with fans, he was apparently still getting a lot of comments about it, which he finally addressed.
Okay, you guys, I know what you're talking about. You just keep telling me that I insulted a religion, but I didn't. There was no any intention or like purpose to insult a religion. I respect every beliefs and religions. That's all I could say. So please don't I know what's going on in my Instagram. I'm not I can see, but there was no such any purpose or like at least 1% of my heart or intention to insult a religion, okay? Guys, it's a song, okay? I'm not apologizing. I'm just saying. I have my own soul. I'm 30 years old. I can express my truth out. Please, the word is the word. It is what it is. Please believe my words from myself. Not just guessing, pretending, and assuming. Okay?
And while RM made sure to emphasize that he wasn't apologizing because there was nothing malicious behind it, RIIZE Seunghan has now apologized for the recently leaked photos. Of course, RIIZE is set to debut as SM Entertainment's newest boy group, but this week, all of the attention hasn't been on their debut, rather these anonymously leaked photos that claim to be Seunghan kissing a girl at a hotel. Days went by without any kind of confirmation or denial, and then SM announced that Seunghan would be absent from RIIZE's upcoming music show pre-recording due to his poor health condition. Despite that, many people believe this was certainly connected to the uproar caused by these photos. And then today, Seunghan himself released an apology for causing harm to the team and their staff during a critical moment right before their debut, that he didn't say anything right away due to being scared and anxious. Seunghan ended it by saying he'll reflect on his past actions and will prioritize RIIZE from now on. This apology was met with people who support him because it's his private life, but also with those who are trying to send protest trucks to SM to kick him out of the group. If you look outside the JYP building, you would have also seen protest trucks regarding Stray Kids' Bangchan. The last time we saw Chen do one of his often weekly live streams was back in May. That was the one where he talked about Music Bank in Paris, discussing his own thoughts on basic manners, specifically regarding greeting exchanges backstage and it seemingly not being reciprocated. In it, he emphasized that he wasn't cursing anyone out and even questioned if his own thoughts on this were maybe outdated. However, after that, people took this and started forming their own theories, dragging one group's name in particular. This actually got to the point where Bangchan released an apology, reiterating that it has nothing to do with the artist people are targeting. Well, to this day, we haven't seen a Chan's room since. And while yes, Stray Kids' packed schedule probably plays a huge role in that, I literally just saw them at KCON LA, a video has now surfaced possibly explaining another reason.
I mean, because I can't really change anything, so I want to react to it.
Many people are now directing their anger toward Division 1 of JYP Entertainment who managed Stray Kids, while others are taking something he said on Bubble to mean that he was the one who decided to stop it. I'm relaying the information in front of us and not speculating any further than that because speculation is what caused all of this trouble in the first place. That's also the reason I stopped discussing the 50-50 situation when the lawsuit officially began. I knew it was going to be a lot of back and forth, but we now have our first official result. The court has dismissed and rejected the girls' injunction to suspend their contracts with Attract, meaning they found little evidence to support the girls' claims of Attract damaging their reputation, being non-transparent, and disregarding their health. The girls' side will also incur all litigation expenses and possibly even more damage costs to Attract, up to tens of millions of dollars. Despite the huge decision, this isn't over. Attract CEO still plans to focus on criminal complaints against the Giver CEO for tampering tampering and says he still wants the girls to return to the company. And as expected, the latest update we got about this is that 50/50 side has decided to file an appeal. Fantasy Boys are also facing a potential lawsuit before they've even debuted. To simplify this crazy situation, Fantasy Boys is a group formed through the MBC show Boys Fantasy. Well, right before they're about to debut, it has been announced that JUNWON, who was first place on the show by the way, will be leaving the now 11-member group. The company stated he was making unreasonable contract demands and that his mom excessively intervened in her son's affairs, including things like airport fashion, center position, and profit distributions. His side, however, publicly revealed his contract, stating the bigger concerns were the unfair clauses and things that him and all the members are being forced to pay for and could be forced to pay for in the future. The company is now blaming him for pulling out of their scheduled music video shoot, which resulted in extra set costs, travel expenses, having to reorganize and re-record songs, labor costs, while his side believe it's unreasonable to force him to work without a contractual agreement. Getting away from all the legal cases, unfortunately, BAE 173 member BIT will be halting activities as he was recently involved in a scooter accident. The company explained that he collided with a scooter during his personal schedule and went straight to the emergency room. He suffered a long cut on his scalp, which called for a CT scan for potential head injuries. Don't worry, we also have a lot of positive things in K-pop to celebrate. I don't always talk about every single music show win besides career firsts, but I wanted to include EVERGLOW's first win since their long hiatus. I cannot believe that this is only their third career win. How is that possible? Slay is a comeback that definitely deserves it in my opinion though. I love it. Well wishes to VERIVERY's DONGHEON, their oldest member and leader, who is now enlisted for his mandatory military service. As always, I included in this section of the video because I never want to portray their military service as a negative. Congrats to JIHYO, debuting her solo album in the top 15 of the Billboard 200, making her only the second female K-pop soloist in history to be in the top 100. The first, by the way, was fellow member Nayeon's solo album. Along with JIHYO's solo debut, here are the recent comebacks and releases, starting from the day I uploaded my last video back from break, including NCT U's Baggy Jeans, Signature, ONEWE's special album, High Key, and God Sejong's pre-release. Finally, for those who missed it, I just got my new IKON light stick because the guys are embarking on their first ever US tour. The tickets are already available, but for those who can't get tickets for whatever reason, I've partnered up with the awesome team over at Leo Presents to give away 2 tickets per city. Again, who does that? Hurry and go to this tweet that mentions our partnership. I'm so happy I get to do this because hey, not all of us can be
rich without a job.
Yeah. What's going on?
Sign me up for
Is
that.
this job? Job? That's what everyone wants, right?